Hi, my name is Ann, and my company's name is Just a Hippie's Daughter, and we make hippie bags. Well, hippie bags to me are something that I grew up in the 60s as a young child, and I always liked drawing the peace sign. So I like the whole tie-dye, kind of easy kind of going feeling. So I kind of like to remake things out of like refurbished jeans and old t-shirts and stuff like that. So I had a Target bag a long time ago that was just a blue jean bag, and it got dirty and then it kind of wore out. So I was just thinking, hey, I'm going to take these good pair of jeans and just sew it onto the bag, and took some other material and just kind of refurbished a little simple bag. And then all of a sudden I go out and people say, hey, where'd you get that bag from? And I'm like, oh, I made it. I just kind of redid a bag, and then that bag that I put on top of that bag kind of got dirty. So I went and got another pair of jeans and another t-shirt and put that on top of it. And this actually is the bag right here. Went to Tombstone was the last time I took the bag there, and I had 3 or 4 people walk up to me and ask me, hey, you know, where'd you get that bag? I'd like to buy one. And my husband's like, wow, that's really something that people want to buy your bag. That just was a $13 Target bag, but it's 20 years later, and here I still have the same bag, and I'm getting compliments on it. So I decided that I just wanted to make what's called, people quote unquote say that it looks like a hippie bag because they were started in the 60s and stuff like that. And like I said, it's my favorite decade, and so I just decided I like that name, and that's what I'm doing now. So this bag actually is done here with refurbished jeans, and then I just like the tie-dye, of course, since we'll always have tie-dye, and then 3 other materials in there, and pretty simple. No zippers or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about breaking a zipper. And then this, if you ever want it redone, you just get another pair of jeans and sew it on top, and it will last forever. So some of the processes that go through making one of these bags is pretty much knowing the individual, meeting them, knowing what they like and stuff like that. No bag will be the same, so I'm not going to be one of those kind of people that every square is going to be perfect. Every square is not going to be so many dimensions. If you look at it, this bag probably has been sewed in a place that I probably shouldn't have sewed it twice. So it's a learning experience, and each bag will never be perfect. Each bag will be different, unique in that fashion. Of course, different things like the process of just knowing the person and what they like. If I make one for an individual that later will be a customer of mine, I may not know that person. They can tell me a couple things that they like, what colors they like. Kind of look at their Facebook page if that's something that I can get to, and see, if they like to be outside, if they like kids, what colors they like. And you can get a lot just from talking or looking at what people do and their inspirations and places they've been to and that kind of stuff like that. My inspiration would be like picking 5 different things that resemble them, putting it all together, and then just the bag is sewn pretty much in the front by my sewing machine that I learned how to sew many years ago when I was in high school. It was a class that I thought was craft class, and I took it because art is one of my favorite things. And then rest of it, after I get through this and then putting the inside in, the rest of the bag is all hand sewn. So I do better hand sewing than I do in a machine, because the machine kind of hinders me. When I hand sew, it relaxes me, and I feel like I'm putting a lot more of myself into the bag than just reproducing something like anybody could get in a store. Mine is going to be passed on, made with love. So there you go. And then when I'm finished, they'll all have a big peace sign that will represent each one of these different colors in there. This is just the beginning of something that I always wanted to do my whole life. I mean, the peace sign, I've been drawing it forever. And like you said, the decade. And so I'm not looking to get rich off of this. I'm just looking to have something to do later in life that I, like to do. And I would love to make you a bag, and just know that it doesn't happen overnight. I got to, talk to you a little bit, make a bag for you, and it's not going to cost you a lot. And I'll even, when you're done wearing it for, a couple years or whatever, you want me to put more on top of it, we can always refurbish it and make it into something beautiful again. So. Thank you so much for your time, and looking forward to it. Bye.